It just comes down to what Comfort wants to play as well. You know, like he's not a maybe he's not a fan of the Medusa. I'm not sure.
It's on his comfort zone.
Nice.
I like that one. All right, they just pick up the Void Spirit this time for Tay.
Dyer's turn to pick.
A Death Prophet, not quite what I was expecting.
Pretty good though. The Silence, it's also good in lane against Void Spirit.
Yeah.
They could also run it on Duffy in the 3.
Yeah, and that's a hero that does a lot of damage. It's something that you mentioned appearing is Disruptor and Nyx Assassin. They're going to need heroes that do a little bit more, right?
That's definitely like DP or less, or like the heroes you want when you have these kind of heroes. Just heroes that output raw damage.
Yeah. They're going to need a frontliner, though. What are you thinking that is going to round things off for Pecado as far as that goes? Some sort of way. It's a hero that can sit in front, a dangler, if you would. Or do you not believe in dangling?
Radiant's turn to pick.
I want to Witch Doctor.
That's an odd pick.
Witch Doctor 5 is pretty good.
It's good when you know that you're playing against like a melee off laner or a melee safe laner, because you just throw the cask Maledict out in the wave. And
I don't really like it versus DP, to be honest. Like when you Maledict him, he just heals it. Yeah. Maledict does no damage.
It's not good against a Death Prophet. I think they're assuming it's mid DP, but now it's kind of more incentive to run it as a 3, right?
I could see them picking like Monkey King or something right now.
Man, that's a hero I haven't seen since the patch. Monkey King just feels dead. I feel like I never see that.
Yeah, what happened to Monkey King?
He just got nerfed a bit, and his Roche got taken away.
Oh yeah,
man, the classic
Roche
stand
is actually
there
a big part of that hero.
Yeah. Typical NA would have qualified for DPC if the Monkey King nerfs happened first. Like it was the Stone Soldiers killing typical NA's throne after the Monkey King had died. It still counted them as being nearby. Typical NA died for this, man. It was tragic. I was a big fan of Rusi. It sucks to see him not qualify for DPC. Man's a real one.
There's a lot of really good like NA players that we're not seeing in the DPC.
It's funny. A lot of people said that we would be able to field 16 teams. We easily field.
And then here we are, right? We have like 16 teams, no problem somehow.
I'm sorry that we don't have regular tournaments to play in. The moment you give us anything, boom, we're out here. Our open qualifier teams are sitting near the top of division. Pecado squad popping off.
D2 Hustlers literally undefeated.
Yeah. Right, Troll Warlord picked up now.
It's just a carry.
Yeah.
There's 6 carries banned in the second phase or something. They just need something that lanes well versus Mars Rubik.
They finally get rid of that Storm. The last phase makes sense. You don't have anti-mage available. It's got to be at the front of their mind. Anti-mage is pretty good against Ember as well. So get rid of that one.
10 seconds.
There's so many carries banned. I actually think they should pick Medusa maybe for Felt.
Seconds.
But there's a Nyx on the other team, which makes it a little annoying.
Yeah.
Yep. They made Medusa slightly better against Nyx with these odd changes, though. They reduced her int growth and they gave her extra mana. Yeah. That felt like such a bizarre change to me. It's like the only thing I can think. Like you have less mana regen, but the only reason that really changes things is against Nyx Assassin, right?
Yeah.
Dyer's turn.
Lost a good chunk of growth rate. They go for the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, so it is going to be the off lane Duffy Death Prophet, which makes sense based on the draft. I mean, you're very happy running it into the Witch Doctor. And so the question is, what can you pick on the one here that's still strong enough into this lane?
10 seconds.
I have no idea. All the stuff that's strong against it is just banned. Maybe PA would be okay, but I'm not sure.
That's a good drow pick.
I knew it. I called it at the start. Come on. Give it up. I'm not happy because I was right. I'm happy because I get to see Drow. I love watching Mars and Drow Ranger on the same team. I like it a lot better when there's an Elder Titan. It gives you a little bit more disengage. A thing you have to be worried about when you run the Drow Ranger is do you have any sort of punishment if they just to run at her? And I don't think they have enough damage if Pecado just runs at the Drow here.
That's what I'm worried about. Yeah. I see Death Prophet, Queen of Pain, and they're just gonna run at you. I feel like she's gonna pop Exorcism and just right click your hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of that, I think Drow Ranger is not great. If they had an Elder Titan, like you could reset the fight, and then you like get off a solid silence or something. If you can sit on the other side of arena, great. But I don't think the Mars by itself is going to be able to stop people from running at your back line. You just need more than that. I'm happy. I'm happy to see it. I love Drow Ranger. Comfort doesn't have the Meow Ranger Cadio set though, which is a bit disappointing.
I'm sorry.
You guys
just real quick, I need to rewind that statement. Neph, what did you just say?
The Meow Ranger set.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to talk after this game, I think, a little bit.
What's the official name for it? I think it's like the Shadow Cat or something like that.
Yeah, it is.
I got it right. Nice.
No, I know what you're talking about. I actually have the set myself. I think I have most of the Drow Ranger sets at this point. I don't know. My Drow Ranger is gorgeous. That's all I know.
I think everyone's Drow Ranger is gorgeous because the bow just looks so good. The Immortal Bow.
It really was the coolest thing that came out in a while. I used to have the Monarch bow, which was like the original, really, really cool rare bow. It shot butterflies. It was very nice, but then an update came out where it broke the projectile animation, and then I got rid of it.
Did they ever fix it?
No. And by got rid of it, I mean it got hacked off my account. So thanks for that.
Well, we probably shouldn't have started logging in on fishy websites and whatnot.
Ooh, Justice breaks the smoke bottom. He's gonna pay for this one. And Sensibility should know about the ward, yeah. So he comes back, gets the D ward. They get the first blood. Easy play there.
First blood in the mid lane always feels nice.
Yeah, it was like first blood on P1, just that much closer to this bottle.
He's halfway there now. That's super rough. Well, has the advantage here anyways. You can dodge out the dagger with Dissimulate, but other than that, it feels pretty bad on the Void Spirit. I mean, last game, the Queen of Pain wasn't great because you're up against the puck, but it feels a lot better when you're playing against a Void Spirit. It's really important. Oh, Zora, I shouldn't take a lot of damage. He might just go down.
Ooh,
think you will.
Oh! Nice body blocks from Justice, keeping him alive.
He'll lose some time from this, though.
That's 100 gold.
Yeah. And a couple of last hits as well. He's not going to be back there until first wave's almost dead, if not completely dead. Mid lane, Void Spirit's laning was weakened a little bit. Mana cost increase on his Resonant Pulse. Cooldown also increased a little bit, so he's not able to spam it quite as much.
I think he lost a bit of base damage too.
Yeah. He's like too good at laning before, I think. Like Resonant Pulse is so good for trading and securing CS.
Someone described Void Spirit to me in the most perfect way, whereas he's basically the Juggernaut of mid lane. Where he was just like so stable and like good in almost every game, right? And just like his kit is solid no matter what. Like it was just interesting. I was like, yeah, it actually kind of makes sense.
Usually get to CS, he was losing pretty hard. I think the worst Void Spirit game I'd seen was it was EG versus the Cut. It was I think Abed against Little Nick in the mid lane. That was rough.
That's a growing up experience, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was Abed on the Morphling? Yeah.
That sounds rough.
Yeah. So. Little Nick's been playing decent this season. He ended up getting, I think, a kill onto Abed in game number 2 with his Ember Spirit.
That's spicy. I like that.
Impressive, yeah. Kid's getting better. Your thoughts on little Nicholas Empyrean?
Oh, he's great. He's fun to play with.
Yeah. Love to hear it.
I watch his stream from time to time.
Mhm.
A VIP there. He treats me well.
He invited me to, I think, cast an open qualifier game, but I was like really tired that day. I told you what my schedule was like during the break. It's rough at times.
I remember the
Lane
glory
King.
days of the NA Among Us stacks, and Lil Nick was always like the sweatiest tryhard in all of them. It was so funny. But he was always right. That's the thing. He was always right. Bottom lane,
No one wants to
Zor.
listen to that.
Not going to survive this, though. A little bit too aggressive here.
Next time, be quicker about it.
2 kills on the side of Pecado squad.
Lays blame.
People want to call them PSG. I don't want people to make the mistake of PSG LGD.
That's the same team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely, right?
Pecado squad picked up by Paris Saint-Germain. Is that it?
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, totally.
Video dropping pretty low. He's gonna have to walk all the way back to base right now. He's losing a lot of time. It's gonna feel pretty bad, but definitely gonna get some solo XP from this one.
I mean, if they can't
Mid lane.
punish you, it's pretty nice. Death Prophet, 320 base movement speed, you know? Like,
Not today.
not too worried here.
P1, quarter of a level ahead of Tay here. Forced him out of
Saving
lane.
a few points. Wonder what he's gonna get.
Zor's actually taking a lot of damage bottom once again. But telekinesis from Justice might be enough to have saved him. Looks like it will be.
Yep.
Denied.
So is that a regen though? Gotta send himself out that thing. Justice out of
Oh.
regen as well. Actually, Zor there's 2 points in this?
That is 2 points.
He'll live, he'll live.
Just barely.
Numbers.
Oh,
Not from
clipped
that
by the whirling axe, though.
Tip
Tipped.
comes down.
You didn't want that.
That's fair.
This is a hostile game, guys.
Yeah.
PSG's
No one
mad
wants
after
to play
game one,
PSG.
dude. I've seen some stuff. You know, PSG was very angry.
I mean, it's reasonable to be mad after that one. Probably at yourselves more than anything else, though.
Yeah.
That game definitely could have gone either way. He's doing a great job of zoning Tay out of the lane. I mean, when you're forced to jungle, it feels super bad.
Yeah, I mean, right now a lot of lanes seem to be going in favor for PSG here. Zor bottom lane, like struggling so much against the Troll Warlord as he just picks up his Ring of Health. So now Troll not too worried.
Look at that. He got level 6 on the Queen of Pain before Void Spirit did. Because of that, he knows he's just going to die if he stands there and fight. TP's all the way home against the Queen of Pain. He figures he's just going to get run down. 3 points in the Shadow Strike there. He knew he was already dead.
So at this point, Imperium, how do you feel about maxing out Scream of Pain, right? You don't want the 4th point in Shadow Strike, correct?
Yeah, I don't think you do. I'd say you max out your Scream of Pain, because the problem with maxing out your Q and W is like your blink just gonna be level 1 for a really long time. It's gonna be hard to fight.
Top lane? What's going on here? Oh, P1's rotating. That's what's going on here. He's going to be able to find Koya.
My hexes die with me.
Try able to TP back behind the tower, so that's going to be good for her.
Yep. Want to grab this. He's going to use the... Yeah.
Double
use two
Astral
charges
Step for
that.
these. Is that worth it? I guess so.
I think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, that's got
It
it.
just doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
It's better than the Queen of Pain getting in and Sonic Waving one of your teammates.
Yep.
It does feel pretty bad, though. It slows down your game a lot. Your tempo. You also spend a lot of mana on that one. 200 mana to grab the rune. He's going to try to use this to farm up a little bit quicker. 6 minutes rolls around. Get the bounty rune as well. Gets an urn. It's interesting choice. He's going to have to find a kill to use that.
Who did?
Void Spirit.
Ew. Thought you were talking about Duffy.
I guess he wants-
Yeah.
DP, right?
I guess he wants Vessel for the troll and the DP.
It's a really good Vessel game.
Yeah.
But again, he's going to have to find a kill for this one. He's looking for one bottom.
I mean, they had vision of him. They had the ward on the right side here that saw this.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is
An
under
iron tree. Feels good. You can't actually connect spears with the iron tree, though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're familiar how this one works. Like you've got 800 plant range, which is massive, but you don't collide with the tree. You can walk right through it. And because you're not colliding with an object, it doesn't like register the spear as a stun.
Well, I remember we said something about Death Prophet pressing Exorcism and walking at the Drow Ranger, and it seemed to have worked as gets a double kill in the top lane, and now potentially the tier 1 tower.
They buffed the Death Prophet Q a lot. It's really nice to max it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that mana cost is so low now. I saw that when I was reading the patch notes and was thinking, oh, this hero was like extremely good before. Why the hell did they do this?
Also, the backswing is huge. Like the
No, it's not. Come on.
What? Dude, the backswing's like a big part of that spell that was like really annoying. Now you just, it's like 40% less.
People
Tay rotating in, a huge sonic wave though. Oh my goodness. And now Tay might be in trouble. He used every spell to get on top of him and Q. As well as the rest of the team just gonna be able to chase him down. They got him. Goes over to sensibility.
Rode you down.
But yeah, people do indeed cancel the backswing. Keen Optic found here. The Nyx Assassin commit onto the Death Prophet, but yeah, this is what you were talking about, Empyrean. It's just gonna heal off a lot of this damage with that Spirit Siphon, so not gonna get killed by this Maledict. Spirit Vessel's back up after, or sorry, Urn's back up afterwards. I'll be a Spirit Vessel eventually. Actually, it's not a huge point of turning it into a Spirit Vessel this game. It'll be a nice upgrade to have at some point, but not super important to grab.
People used to like Falcon Blade on DP offlane, but I guess with this mana cost nerf, the mana regen from Urn is enough. I don't really need Falcon Blade anymore.
Yeah, it's so much. I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, it's a amazing buff. When Void Stone, he'll get himself a Yule Scepter, I think. Save himself from the Void Spirit that commits onto him.
Dire should look to their top tower.
And they're looking for heroes bottom. Koya's gonna run into sensibility, immediately glimpsed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Void Spirit matchup is always kind of weird because if you fall off super hard, your lane opponent is gonna like grab a silence really quickly, and you end up feeding.
Oh, Q finds justice. Oh, can they cancel his TP though?
Oh my!
Wait, how did?
It didn't push him off. It didn't push him off. He's stuck up there. Okay, we'll come back.
Oh no.
His TP's on cooldown for 60 seconds.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
just tried to TP and Zor perfectly ranged the spear to
They
stun
should
him.
smoke there and do something like crazy. I don't know.
No, I mean maybe.
Not now. Like in 30 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, they
I guess
just
they're gonna.
Oh my! They're losing so much time on this map. They're all defending him right now.
They're just giving him farm, is what it is. They're like, well, you got to farm somehow. So sensibility's like dragging the medium camp over.
If they can get vision up there somehow,
I
and
don't
just
think
like.
you should
Oh,
no, I don't think you should kill that.
I don't think
small.
that's how you're.
All right, they're giving him some XP. They're helping him out.
I don't think it's possible for him to just stay down or stay up here. He's gonna be able to.
If he if his second TP gets canceled.
But
Oh, bottom lane,
Radiant's
Zor.
taking a fight.
Yeah, Radiant.
They're
I mean,
the
they're
cliff
just.
and they're winning.
Yep.
It's nice.
Yeah, they rotate everyone over here to save him. They got to do this. Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah,
He
get him
made it.
out.
There is
Oh,
little
close.
for Radiant's middle tower.
Well, he is now behind Drow and Farm, so mission accomplished.
What's with North American Dota and Clips, man? Were you watching those Devi Llama plays on Magnus last week?
I watched a few.
Oh,
of it. I watched a
Tay?
little bit of it. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, he's dead. He just walks in, gets caught by the Disruptor ult there. Arena, though, was it a bait? Can they turn this
Really
around?
nice scare
Nice
phase.
impale. Oh, just barely misses. Insensibility makes it outside of the arena. Now Comfort, he does have, P1's got no mana at all. You just don't have Death Ward on your Witch Doctor, though, so you're missing a lot of damage that you would need to take these fights.
That should help.
DD rune found. I mean, that last team fight, nobody really comes out on top on that one. End up being pretty even. He's slight advantage there for Pecado squad. I think if the game continues at the pace things are, I mean, Pecado obviously has a 3K net worth advantage right now. I think you need to make a play somehow on Phelps. I'm not sure exactly what happens because the Troll Warlord is just going to run at you and sit on top of you. You were talking about this last game period. Any ranged hero like hates people that just kind of walk at them here. And again, they don't have an Elder Titan for disengage on the Drow Ranger. They're not in a good place despite farming up. They need to make some sort of plays here. They get like a significant advantage. They can't just let Troll Warlord farm. Especially not if he's going Battle Fury.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
We're gonna pain Orchid coming out to her, so she'll probably make a play with that one.
Oh, Koya might be in trouble. Glimpse sends him back. Zord does rotate over, drops the arena, but a two-man silence from Duffy. Yule's gonna try and reposition himself a little bit better in front of the Mars, but he does have pretty much everything available. Yeah, spears him into the tree. Courier is gonna survive, but the question is
in 9 seconds.
Yeah, and with P1 here, there's no way. They get the auto attack.
This Nyx is actually owning the Mars really hard. Every time he presses wall, he just carapaces and runs directly into the wall. And
Yeah,
stuns him.
that's what I've noticed too.
The old run his head into the wall strat is a cunning Nyx assassin player here. That's ridiculous. It's really funny when people make plays against your wall. I've seen once in a while people run into it when like the wall's close to the cliff to like force themselves up a cliff and be impossible to grab. It's cool when you see those kind of outplays.
Oh, top lane, Tay goes down again to Sensibilities Disruptor. I mean, P1's here as well, but it's just Orchid.
Reveal.
Yeah.
Finished that before the last one. He's not going anywhere now. He's going to take this mid-tier 1 tower. He gets extras from you on the Rubik, but he might just go down. You got to try to kill this guy. You can't let him have XF.
Well, at the same time, a lot of damage coming out. They got him. They just got baited in.
Oh.
The Death Ward from... Dude, Witch Doctor got like 2 levels in that fight.
Yeah.
He's got 1,000 experience on the Witch Doctor.
That was
700 gold.
Yeah. That was a sick play. He just didn't have enough mana to Yule's him up there, right?
I'm not sure.
Like
I mean, if you Yule's Rubik, then you just...
No, Yule's the DP... the Witch Doctor, so you can't just channel that Death Ward. Yeah, he's out of mana on... he's like 40 short on the Death Prophet. He's sitting at like 139 mana when he went down. Now they're grouped up. They want to... Oh,
they
no.
use 2 smokes.
You hate to see it. What can you do?
Your anger is useless here.
That happens to all teams at the BNA.
Yeah. How many times do you like have that happen before it like stops happening?
2 or 3 times, actually. Then it'll never happen again.
Tay might get his revenge here on Sensibility finally.
My coil runs down. The elements cannot
They'll just making the moves they need to do to win this game.
Yeah. We were just talking about that, right? They couldn't keep going at the pace things were going before. Troll Warlord does have his Battle Fury now. His farm is going to accelerate like crazy. He's sitting lower than he'd want to be at the moment, but that makes sense.
Honestly, that might be because he spent 2 minutes on a cliff.
You know, that's something I forgot about. You tend to block out these things. Traumatic experiences and whatnot. I actually completely forgot about that.
How did you forget about the cliff, man? The cliff was epic.
Pretty important part of the game.
He's what's cooldown? 80 seconds? Yeah, he was on the cliff for like 85 seconds.
Yeah. Nice grab there on WDR. Wave comes out. Kills the Witch Doctor. Drops very low here on Tay, but he's gonna
Zor's coming in. Oh.
Gives him...
And then he reflects the God's Rebuke. Okay.
Oh boy.
That's all right. They got him this time.
They got him. They got him.
Is useless here.
I know I should respect the dead, but first you have to earn it.
Our Ranger doing very well. 7.6k net worth. Only person better off than him right now is P1, who's had a solid performance every game this series. Going for a BKB next. I do like that quite a bit.
Yep.
Justice popping Exorcism because it was 1 second off cooldown.
Is under attack.
Or 1 second
We'll be
before
able-
expiring.
Yeah, he won't be able to use it if he steals it again, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's
He
fine.
probably won't get it.
I think he really wants to steal Impale and stuff too. Like that, those spells are quite good.
I like stealing Glimpse a lot when I'm playing Rubik. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that cast range.
Radiant's bottom
You play a lot of
tower is in
Rubik?
danger.
I do. I'm a Platinum tier Rubik on Dota Plus.
He's
One of my
my
favorite heroes.
second most played.
Oh,
behind
they found
Barrett.
Drought.
Radiant's bottom tower
Orchid's out. AoE silence is in. Mars trying to TP, but it's not going to be in time. Comfort, he at least gets the silence off.
Soul Exorcism, but he can't use it.
Oh no. We talked about this. Zor now in some trouble. Yule's up for the moment, but they got plenty of damage there in the form of WDR's Nyx Assassin Sensibility. Gonna go down to that Maledict, but Koya gonna pay for it with his life as well, just getting surrounded by two. Wait, is he not gonna go
He
down?
popped the Fairy Fire in his base
Oh
after
my
getting
god.
home. Nice TP, good reaction there. Pretty bad team fight. Rubik, I mean, having another spell would be good. I think the Exorcism comes out just too good not to try to steal it. Not able to contribute as much to that team fight because of it. Popping off here on the Death Prophet though. I mean, one of the issues that they've had is just not enough damage. GP was a great way of rounding the draft off. Look at this fight recap. 3,500 damage here from the DP. Able to spam out all these spells so much. I think the change to Crypt Swarm makes a pretty significant difference in how much you can spam this.
Really
35
does.
mana cost reduction is, I think, way too big.
You probably get like an extra 1 or 2 off in a fight.
Yeah.
And now you can just max it on lane too.
Yeah.
Just use it a lot more.
The hero wasn't bad before either, and people were just picking it as position 5. They do this to it. BKB almost done now in the Death Prophet as well. So BKBs on a number of these heroes are going to come out. Then PSG are really going to start popping off. Queen of Pain, another 100 gold. Actually, I think, she finished off the Centaur. She'll have enough money for a BKB. It's being flown out to her now. Troll Warlord, pretty far away from his BKB, though. Working on the Song to Yasha still. But again, men are stuck on the cliff. Down the tier 2 tower.
top tower
Total map control now. Felt they're making the movements they needed to make earlier, but now things feel kind of hopeless.
Feels pretty rough for sure.
Oh boy, Tay mid lane gets silenced up. Does have the the Yules. Will use it on the Nyx Assassin instead,
Silence
but
again. And
yeah,
silence
there's the
again.
glimpse. Everything a 4-man arena from the Mars, but you talked about it earlier. These spike carapaces every single time on the money. A stolen static storm, but it doesn't look like they really have any other form of damage coming
And
out.
the
Sword.
Sword Exo.
Yeah, it's just Justice doing what he can, but there's just no damage on the side of Felt. You know, when your Void Spirit dies first in these fights, what do you have to follow it up with?
He's limited to what he can do. I mean, it's the Orchid on the Queen of Pain. You're playing against the Static Storm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're just way too farmed right now on PSG, it feels.
Dire's
He used the
tower is
Exo from before, and he stole Static Storm. But it's just too hard at this point.
Oh, you're making plays like that, you'll lose it anyway. It feels a little bit discouraging still.
has fallen.
It's a bit of a confidence boost when you grab multiple ultimates and start popping off on Rubik. You make some sick plays here. But eventually there's just not room for outplay. When you're playing from behind, you have a Drought they can just run at. The game's very difficult as well.
Drow is kind of keeping up in net worth though.
Yeah, but you're not playing Luna this
Dire's
game.
bottom tower is under attack.
No, you're not going to be able to pull back ahead, I feel. Against the Battle Fury Troll.
Structures are fortified.
Honestly, putting him on the cliff for that long really made the game a lot easier for him.
It almost doesn't even like feel like this troll will slow down even though. He's still so farmed.
At this point, yeah. I like where they're positioning right now, just holding the triangle, force the enemy team in the jungle. They can cut these creep waves, shove in the bottom lane. This is the last tier 2 tower they need to take as well. Then they can effectively start boxing Felt into their base.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Tay top lane's got to be careful.
Yep, WD is already looking for him.
Yeah, there's the signs. Oh, he misses the impale, actually. He drops the Yules again
Get,
onto the
carapace
Nyx.
on the Yules.
Didn't do it.
Did he just forget about that? You can carapace Yules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Damage is delayed by like a frame, so you can stick when you come down from Yules. Same goes for like Invoker Tornado.
Maybe he thought it like he'd just dissimulate dodge it. I don't know.
I think you just go for that one. Press Carapace, kill the Void Spirit.
Zora's gonna get glimpsed.
Yeah, back into a not very fantastic position once again. He does have the arena. He can drop it. He does, zoning out the other heroes. It might give him the space he needs, but P1 chasing right inside, backside of the fight. Justice and WDR trading impales, but Zor. Oh my god, how low on Glimpse? It's up. Oh no.
He's not going anywhere. Duffy a little bit too far forward, but Lunar Cape is there to save.
Justice has Impale. Best spell he can steal this game, probably. Most reliable, at least.
Yep. It always feels super good on Rubik. The extra cast range you get from Arcane Supremacy. I mean, the major weakness of Impale on Nyx Assassin, it's slow to come out, and it doesn't go that far. Rubik has neither of those issues.
What you don't see can most certainly hurt.
Comes out, I think, 0.1 second cast time on all of his abilities. They're stolen. And
it goes really far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I kind of suck losing the extra cast range. The 15 talents in Rubik are kind of bad as a support player.
And you just take the lift duration almost always nowadays, I think.
Yeah, the 10 and the 15 talents are both like really bad compared to what they were. The extra HP always felt super nice. The extra cast range felt super nice. That's the way of nerfing Rubik.
Maybe you just go Fade Bolt hero damage and 100 base damage every game.
And then you just like farm.
And then you hit people a couple times.
A gift from the Tempest.
That might be. I always think of telekinesis landing damage and lift duration right now, but it's like very underwhelming.
Yeah.
The extra stun time is also always good, but the extra HP or utility that you get on Rubik at like 10 and 15 was always better.
Yeah.
Smoked up. That is not the direction the enemies are at, but you can't really fight up. You don't really want to fight up into the triangle. They're in the worst place you could possibly run into right now, so they're better off not running into them at all.
They're just going straight bottom. They want to see if they can find someone from PSG here in their own jungle. It might be Tay that walks into him, but it's an Invis Nyx. And that's going to pop it. Yules comes out. Nice telekinesis. Gives him the time he needs. And an Impale as well. All right. Nicely done, Justice. Ooh, he gets caught by the Witchblade, though. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage.
He's dead.
Yeah, there's no chance on that one.
Justice making some pretty nice plays, but it's not mattering here. Pretty unfortunate. I don't think they can... I mean, they have Exorcism, but Roshan is down. We talked about this in the first one. It is such a bait to try and go high ground when Roche is down. I think you just wait for the next Roche before you do anything. And given the fact they're on game 3, given some of the mistakes that they made in game number 1, I don't think they're gonna go for these risky plays and trying to go high ground. They'll play disciplined Dota here.
They're playing super clean for sure.
What do you think? What do you think Felt do from here? I mean, it feels like they can't even leave the base now. They've lost all their outer towers. There's not much play to make.
They're just getting picked off one by
Try to
one.
hope for some fight in the base with their Drow. Like, Drow's really good in base. Like, it's hard to diver. You can just hit from afar. It's their only hope right now, I think.
Wow, Zora actually gets out on that one. That was surprising.
Maybe they can lift people into the base or something. I don't know.
That is lift them up into the base. Yeah, get the 20 talent on Rubik. I don't know. That's
And they can spear people in. It's definitely not easy for Radiant to siege high ground, even with an Aegis.
The aggressive force staff usage. Pull them in.
Pike to the low ground. Comfort's fine. Ooh, a Cloak of Flames. Such a good item.
They can take this on pretty much anybody. Who are they gonna give it to?
I mean,
Either
either.
it back to base.
I mean, I would put it on your Death Prophet, but
Yeah, they put it on Nyx to burn people when he's in Viz.
yeah, that'll be a.
Spooky ghost mode.
I did it on Bounty Hunter today. I just got a Cloak of Flames and I cut every wave behind their tower. Like cloak.
I thought you like
While in Viz.
Cloak of Flames. M click on the enemies and follow them around.
Oh, bottom lane. Maybe they found the Queen of Pain here. Oh, she has BKB. Never mind. She's gonna go ahead and silence up Mars. Yules to try and give him a little bit of space. Wait out this BKB, but Zor, he's gonna go down instead.
Wanna keep going forward. Can't get that Yules.
Ooh, mana
Mana
burn.
burn. That's really good.
That's a great one.
That'll stop a potential push.
Definitely.
I mean, you have 2 intelligence cores. That is a lot of damage and a lot of mana loss.
Yeah. You can stop Troll Warlord from ulting as well. He does have a stick. So if he's at 10 charges to be able to pop his stick and then ult. But putting a Troll at 0 mana always feels pretty bad.
Roche is up now.
Yeah, I didn't see that respawn time. Must have been pretty quick. Missed it.
Who do you think's getting the shard?
Scanning for enemies.
I guess it has to be Troll.
Troll's
Shard
shard
is
is
actually
like kind of weird.
Maybe Disruptor?
I
Maybe
don't even know
Queen
what
of
that
Pain?
does.
The Disruptor shard is really good.
It's funny. I'm not sure how good it is.
It's really good.
It's like Solar Crest Light.
I mean, the thing is, it's good because you get the like Static Storm talents, right? Or the Thunderstrike talent, right? Like, I guess they put it on
Oh, they
Queen
give
of
it to
Pain
Queen of
for the
Pain.
silence.
Yeah.
So that's good too.
It's really good for jumping this Rubik, right?
Yep.
You get on top of him, blow him up before he's able to do anything. Yeah, in fact, with the Enchanted Quiver, I'm pretty sure he can just like blink on him, press his E, hit him once, and he'll die from like the Witchblade as well. He has so much damage just from doing one auto attack thanks to this Enchanted Quiver.
Also, if he catches Void Spirit and he uses his Orchid, he can just blink on top of it and silence it. Maybe.
Cool. Tay caught out, Impale, perfectly timed. He has a Yules. Can he actually get out of here is the question. No, Static Storm, they just drop everything. That means no mid laner. A lot of your damage missing. The mana burn's starting to come out from the Rubik. Doing what they can. Oh, P1 blinks in super aggressively, finds Zor. Hey, I mean, dropping the arena here is going to feel so bad, so he's just going to die as well.
1400 damage to Queen of Pain.
I was like, you saw that, right?
Yep.
Oh, Rubik. Oh my god.
Everyone's so low.
They want to get Justice so bad, and like Sensibility is doing everything he can to try and find this hero. He snipes the Nyx. The question is, can you get anyone else? P1, Sonic Wave comes out, he pops that BKB, able to just blink away. Coconut bouncing around on the backside. They do have Death Ward. I mean, this is a surprising hold. He stole Static Storm
Drow
again.
Shard too.
Yeah, Hypothermia.
It's pretty good.
They hold, but they do.
I mean, damage
They
was
lose the
done.
melee rack.
A lot of damage was done.
Yeah, they lose the melee racks now. They're down 20k net worth. This game is not getting any easier. I don't see a road back into this either. Again, when you're playing Drow, you want to be like just owning the enemy team. You don't want to have a chance to, or give these melee heroes a chance to farm, to run at you. This troll just feels unstoppable this game. He's going for the Eye of Scotty now. So the moment he gets on top of Drow, there is no getting away. He's got it done. They dropped everyone super low. They couldn't finish them off, though. I mean, Zor does have a Blink Dagger. It's not like you have the issue with the Mars, the other game, where you struggle to get on top of the enemy heroes. You do have some catch with the Void Spirit, but Drow's not going to be able to keep up after that, and you're just not going to do any damage if you jump super far in these team fights.
Well, it also just feels like PSG is the one starting all the fights, right? Even with your initiation that you have on Felt this time. Oh my god, they actually got the Void Spirit with that stun. Unbelievable play there by WDR. But yeah, Stolen Static Storm, the double silences, the Yules comes out. Can he actually get out? No, they don't. All right, WDR is just working these guys. He sees the random remnant, Spike Carapaces it, and ends up finding the real hero. Oh my god, that damage.
How much damage that hypothermia did.
Yeah, that is insane. I mean, Drow does feel pretty strong with the Aghanim Shard. But it's not enough. Lose the mid range rack, lose the top range and melee racks. Coconut?
Yeah, 3-man silence, a nice arena, but there's just not enough damage there. Witch Doctor is just stuck there all by himself. There's nothing he can do.
This game, it's just about over on the last legs here on Felt. They're not giving up. Rubik's been making some sick plays, but there's only so much Justice is able to do here.
I mean, he's got to burn through an Aegis. I don't know how you do it. WDR with another great Blink Impale onto 2. Or rather, onto 1, followed by the Spike Carapace.
The Remnant connects. They can't get the kill. Lack of detection means he gets to walk away there.
Q is just focusing on the base. He will lose his first life. Next assassin, though. Chain stunning up Tay on the backside. Zor with the Yules to buy himself a little bit of time, but Mega Creeps, they're down. Dude, this Scotty is doing so much work in Q. He's going to start beating him down. Pops a Battle Trance. Takes down Justice. The GGs are out. That is it. PSG managed to take the series 2-1.
Well played by them. I mean, look, not great game number 1. Didn't fight back on the carry. Q. Not such a great way to start the series. I think they came in the second game a little bit tilted as well. Third game on their side the entire time. Some funny stuff. Getting caught up there on the clip by the Troll Warlord. Not ideal, but they managed to secure that game anyways. P1, excellent gameplay by him. I think every single game. Definitely the MVP of this series. He's done
he crushed
super
it.
big plays. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He won his lane every game.
Yeah.
And he just made all the plays on the map.
The guy's good. I really think this guy deserves to be in upper division. I hope some of these teams are watching and potentially recruit him if his team doesn't end up making it. But, you know, solid performances by, I believe they're at the top of the groups now as well.
They're going to be tied with D2, I think. D2 Hustlers.
Yeah. They're, what, now 3-1?
D2 Hustlers is 3-0, I think.
No, Pecado is 3-1 now.
Yes.
D2 Hustlers is 3-0.
Yep.
So they're tied at the top. D2 Hustlers, they do have their match against Pecado Squad on May 2nd. I think that should be another really close match. I was a little bit surprised to see D2 Hustlers lose a match to Arcot, but they're also running pause forward Dragonite, so I think they're just trolling.
True. Yeah, they could have been.
Yeah. But actually do have a post-game interview lined up with the coach of Pecado Squad, PPP. I'll allow you two to fill while I get that one set up.
No, yeah, please do, because I also have to get some stuff set up for that one, I'm sure, when we get there. Before we go too far, though, we could take a look at the brackets here. So let's do that. Like Neph just talked about, we've got Pecado and D2 Hustlers sitting at the top, followed by Dogchamp, Arkosh, 5-man Midas in the middle. And then we have Wind and Rain, Electronic Boys, and Felt. Actually, I don't think that's entirely updated. I'll have to look at that. The group's actually a little bit off there with Wind and Rain and E-Boys series last night. Electronic Boys did take that series 2-1, if I'm not mistaken. So Electronic Boys actually will just... Whoop, look at this. Look at this. Production on the fly. Very well. Good job, Jerry. You did it. Yeah, it's turned out to be a pretty solid top of the group. I think all 4 of the teams near the top are all very competitive. D2 Hustlers, Pecado both coming through opens. Dogchamp and Arkosh, returning teams. But Imperium, I want your opinion here. Which of these teams do you think is looking the strongest so far?
I think Dogchamp has the highest chance of going to upper division.
I actually agree with you on that one.
I think they're actually looking pretty strong. They look pretty strong in the BTS tournament too.
I would agree. Yeah, their last game was a really solid and convincing 2-0 against, a team that I don't think people really expected to be that aggressive of a 2-0. But I'm excited for Dog Champs series that are coming forward. I think this team has a lot of potential. Neph, how are we doing on the interview?
Probably be another minute. Coach said they needed a little bit of time. Wasn't quite ready for this one. Might have caught him by surprise.
Oh, no worries.
Make him go a little bit longer.
Well,
I could talk about Dog Champ a little while. For a little bit.
I want to talk about our lovely sponsor of the tournament, if you would let me.
I will allow you to.
All right. That being said, everyone, we do have our great sponsor this tournament. It's XPG, so big shout out to them, and they are doing a pretty sick giveaway. So to enter the BTS giveaway for a chance to win the XPG Xenia XE gaming laptop, or a keyboard and some BTS swag, there's a link in the chat. You guys have probably been seeing that getting posted on occasion, as well as the banner down below. There's going to be 4 winners, and you have until May 23rd to enter. So you got a little bit of time, still a little bit less than a month now, but definitely make sure to enter, get your chance at winning that sick notebook, maybe a keyboard, or some BTS swag. All of the above are great prizes, so definitely worth entering. Wouldn't you say so, Neph?
I would. Empyrean, I got to talk about what I would do with a laptop. Game from my bed, go over replays, pet my cat on the couch. Live that luxurious gaming lifestyle that I don't currently get to live with just my PC. What would you do with your XPG laptop?
Everything in the world. I'm sure you could do anything you want.
Anything you want, any sort of gaming. The sky's the limit with the XPG.
Of course.
All right. Looks like he is ready to pull the coach of Pecado Squad Gaming PPP in. Just one moment, too. There we go.
I'm sure this is going to absolutely destroy my interview frames, but we'll find out.
Yep.
1 second.
Get a production guy, Jerry, on that in the instant. Yeah. Camera not working, but PPP, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. Pretty good.
Awesome. Congratulations to your team that you coach, Pecado Squad, on winning 2-1 victory. Game number 1 looked a little bit rough, I'm going to be honest. But game number 2, game number 3, amazing stuff. I got to say, I know I'm going to be just completely going off about P1, but that guy is amazing. I think he's one of the best players inside this tournament. He definitely deserves to be an upper division player. The guy plays absolutely insane, wins his lane every single game. Yeah, I've done that one. How are you doing, buddy?
About him?
Again, congratulations on the victory. And I'm trying to think of a question to ask you as the coach. You were following the entire game, right?
Right. Any questions? Fine.
I guess my first question would be drafting. I want to talk about P1 because he had an amazing game. You guys tend to put him on playmaking heroes, like Spirit heroes, Queen of Pain on all of these games. I think a lot of how Pecado plays dictating the speed and pace of the game. A lot of it's based around stuff he does. Is something. How do I word it? Is this something that you guys practice a lot in the scrims? You kind of allow QQQ to farm and allow P1 to do things around the map until 1. You guys play around him being really good, just outplaying his lane opponent, or what?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm not wording it in the best way.
I didn't get the total means, but I feel like actually we didn't scrim for not even one match during the past week because we all had some issues. Somebody's getting vaccines because of COVID, and also we have exams, and yeah, we're just kind of messed up before we play against Dog Champ, and we literally just had no scrim, and we just played whatever we played for the past for the draft. I think the first game definitely we had a little problem over there, and it's good to see them come back like after the first game.
So when was a little bit rough. Imperium, do you have a question?
I do.
All right.
How did you guys react when you saw the bans of the first game where all 5 support heroes? Target banning sensibility.
I think these guys knows about each other, and they're just having fun against them. And about sensibility, I'm pretty sure he can play a lot more heroes than what he usually plays, like Bang or Disruptor or Grimstroke or Lich. He knows how to play Undying too, but he definitely played well for game 1. But for some reason, I think we got some miscommunicating on like at the Roche fight or the bottom tier 2 fight. It was kind of like causes us the game. Yeah, he can play a lot more heroes than like than just
yeah,
the bans. Yeah.
Ricky, what do you got before I ask another question? I've collected myself and have better ones to ask now.
I mean, to me, it just seems like it's very difficult to ban out against your team. Like he was talking, you know, they spend a lot of time banning out sensibility, WDR, and it allows P1 to kind of style off on his puck. So they respect ban puck in the last series. And then he just does the same thing on Queen of Pain. It seems like your team is incredibly like well-rounded. Do you guys try to draft around one specific player, or is it? Do you guys just
question a lot better?
What?
You worded my question a lot better.
I was like, do you guys try to draft around like a specific player on your team, or does it not really matter because you have what seemingly is a very flexible roster?
Every player of our team can play a lot of heroes. I think our plan on draft is to just step by step. Like we watch what they would ban, or we just build whatever we're comfortable with.
Question number 2 from me. How long have you been coaching them?
For about, like, we played in the first open qualifier in DPC season 1, and that's when we started. Pretty sure it's gonna be like around 4 months. Yeah.
So 4 months ish. You've been coaching them, playing together. You feel like the team has improved in the last 4 months, or around the same? I know a lot of the players were formerly under Wanderin, right?
Yeah. We did improve a lot. Like we were watching other teams playing, and we're just trying to figure out the problems we had before because we didn't qualify, and we made a few mistakes before, and we played a lot better this season. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are one of my highest rated teams for this season. I was a little bit surprised to see you guys lose to Dog Champ, but again, like you said you weren't really scrimming that week, so there was a couple of issues. That's probably why you fell apart. I did predict that you guys would take that series against Dog Champ. I imagine you'll move into the second division, though. You guys own. That is basically what I have. Imperium, you got another one?
I just wanted to know if you think so. A lot of these players played on Jianghu last season, right?
Yes.
So what do you think is the difference between this team and Jianghu that'll make it strive this season?
It's a different setup. Like Jianghu used to have like dual stack from POS 1 and POS 5, and this team is definitely another it's kind of different, and it's our original stack from Wandarin, so which is like our mid laner and offlaner and POS 4. So it's a bit of a positioning different, and I think we're more. Actually, I don't know that much about Jianghu. Like I only know about the previous Wandarin team for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. I guess last question I have is Twitter's, Twitch's, social medias for the players, yourself, the team. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, thanks for all the supports, and we have seen some predictions on the Twitter and also the Twitch chats. Thanks for people who are like supporting us, and we'll bring our best to the future games, and we're definitely gonna start practice after like we settle up everything like we have missed for the past weeks. Yeah.
Right on. I'm looking forward to watching you guys play. Honestly, all of your series have been super entertaining and pretty close. So I mean, other than some of the ones that you guys seem to just run over your teammates. But any expectations for you guys for this season before we let you go?
Of course, we're gonna try our best to get top 2 place in this division, because we're already lost to Dockshan. We're not gonna lose any more series. We're gonna take every series seriously. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right on. I mean, I think you guys have the potential. You guys have been playing super well. And congratulations again on another win today. And hopefully we get to talk to you again soon. But with that being said, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to you and your team.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.
Well, Neph, we've done it. We've come to the end of another broadcast here today on the NADPC. Joined by obviously Imperium. So big thank you to Imperium for joining us. Obviously, we want to give you a moment to say your goodbyes and shout outs, anything that you'd like to do, sir.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me, guys. You can follow me on Twitter at Imperium_Dota.
Very nice.
But that's all I got.
Right on. Neph, final thoughts of the day?
Congratulations. Game number 1 look super rough with some funny stuff coming out in this series. I mean, game number 1, again, hilarious. Troll Warlord getting stuck on the cliff was pretty funny, but what else do you expect from good old NA Dota? Thank you very much for joining us, Imperium, and thank you everybody for watching.
Right on. All right, everyone. Thanks again. We will see you next time here at Beyond the Summit with more Dota 2 action. Thank you all so much for watching.